Well, first round of scouting is done. I'll send you the picture of it here in a second too, but I was walking in and there's a doe bedded up right here about 30 or 40 yards off the edge of the trail up against that log. Big old doe. And then kept on walking up the trail, about another 60 or 70 yards up there, busted another doe out. And then there's a field up here, about 100 yards or so to that on the other side. And a trail cuts all the way down about 1,000 yards that way to the end of the ridge. And on the back side of that field, well, on the left side of it, if you're walking down the trail, jumped another big deer up back there. Couldn't see what it was. And made my way down that 950 yard stretch or whatever. About halfway down it, I found a huge white oak dropping red hot. And there was a little pond right next to it. And walked out the end of the ridge. Never seen another deer, never seen any sign or nothing. Came back through. Got about halfway back to this field between that oak, that big oak and the pond. And two does were standing out in the middle of the trail feeding. And I don't know if it was these two deer that came down along the edge of this ridge, because it drops off right here. And the trail kind of goes alongside of it for the most part. And there's a good bowl right where I found them deer. And I knocked an arrow and came creeping up towards them and got about 30 yards. And then walked off this side of the trail. And I never seen them, heard them, or nothing again. But I'm wondering if it's not these two deer. And they just followed down this ridge up into that bowl and then popped out and fed. But at least I'm on deer on the first trail. There's quite a few boot tracks that are here. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to come up tomorrow, do some scouting. Well, not some scouting. I'm just going to see where everybody's parking and if anybody's hunting this area, because at least there's deer here. I know that for sure. Several of them. So we'll give it an honest go in the morning.